Hey guys, this is the second blog today, and today I want to address something that came to mind. I went outside to pretty much just just take out the trash and everything, and the thing is that well, one of the most annoying things that I find. Um, Pretty much to this day is I don't know if you know of this, but there are cars that are out there, and this is especially if you live in the Houston area. There's a lot of cars out there that and this is especially with younger people, like probably like in their like 18s to mid 20s or so. A lot of them they like to put these loud ass mufflers on their car and everything. And and I can understand do a little alterations to your vehicle and everything, but the thing is my take on it is just it's just fucking stupid. Seriously, it's just stupid. It's just some stupid shit that you're gonna have in your vehicle and everything. It's just the way I see it, it's just a fucking loud as noise where you're driving and shit like that. And when I look at a car, I'm about performance, about can it actually pick up that amount of speed. Now, whether you want to get into how fast a car picks up the speed or how fast it goes on the long run and all, that's a different deal. But but the thing is that it's a shitty thing to have in your car and everything. Why the fuck would you want something like that? You seriously, and there's other stuff that like completely pisses me. Well, not exactly pisses me off, but I find stupid that people do. Like for example, uh, let's see. For example, when I've seen this a lot. When you put the front end part of a Cadillac Escalade or something in front of a like a Ford pickup and everything, like seriously, what the fuck are you trying to prove and all that? I know it's an expensive vehicle and everything and all, but like, what the fuck are you trying to prove? You can't afford the shit and everything, yet you're trying to display like you have a bunch of fucking money and shit. And the thing is that leads me to another point. Uh, to be honest, I used to I used to think that way, like back when I was in high school and everything. Like honestly, who doesn't like to show off and all that? Who doesn't like to show off brand name clothes and everything? But um, as I got older and everything, I realized that the whole deal is fucking stupid and all. Seriously, it's fucking stupid. I'd rather spend my money on my education and everything, paying college tuition and everything, and rather than spending it on fucking clothes or a bunch of fucking spinners or any of that shit. If that's what or on stereos or altering your car to look all flamboyant and shit. But I rather seriously, I rather spend it on things that are gonna generate me more money and all things that are gonna have use. And I guess this is the mentality I have now because I basically see more things about practicality of it rather than about luxury and all. Now, to me, luxury is more about um, experiences, more about ambience. Like, for example, if I were to go out to a really nice place and everything, or at least once in a lifetime eat at a nice restaurant, and people forget why those restaurants exist. Those luxury restaurants exist is for you can eat as a king. It's mostly about the experience and everything, and that's what my focus is. But anyway, getting back to the point, um, one thing I noticed that when you're younger, you tend to spend more on shit like that and everything. Now, here's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, sure, it's immature and everything to like be spending on expensive stuff, brand name clothes and everything. But here's the thing. Here's what I see. There's a difference between paying a little extra more because of quality versus just paying something completely overpriced. And also, that leads me to one of the reasons I don't like Apple, because personally, I see Apple as some overpriced shit, and I see it more as a luxury rather than um, worth more than the actual applications of it and all. Um, of course, there are some benefits to it and everything. Like I seen some hospitals uh, use Macs in their offices and everything. And yeah, I can understand. You usually want something that's stable, that's not gonna fuck up in the middle of something, and and I understand that. But seriously, what goes through the mind of a lot of these younger people and all? Well, this is generally back when this was back when I was in high school. I don't know how things are today and everything, you know, but things have changed, no. But here's the thing: you always want to spend your money right. For example, you don't want to go too cheap like dollar store crap cheap because in reality you end up paying more. Sometimes cheaper things are much more expensive. You don't want to go way too overpriced because it's um, in reality you kind of lose you kind of defeat the purpose of buying quality sometimes because initially it's something that's gonna endure a lot and not fuck up on you or anything. And um, and basically you always want to do things like kind of middle ground. Now there are some things that are overpriced that are pretty much worth it. Now this is separate from commodities and other shit. uh, for example, let me throw something out here. You don't want some let's put for example cell phones. You don't want some crap what you call it. You don't want some crap phone made in some foreign country does that doesn't know how to build their shit right. Uh, but you at the same time you don't want something overpriced like a lot of these rich people tend to get and everything. You don't want a phone with gems and other shit that's completely unnecessary. And that's another point, buying unnecessary shit. You want to get something decent. For example, like if you get like, for example, Samsung Galaxy or any Motorola phones. Nokia, I think Nokia these days isn't doing too well. You know, I haven't checked up on what the deal is and everything, but basically the point what I want to make is this: stop spending money on stupid, pointless shit. If you're gonna buy something for luxury, so make it something that you'll actually enjoy, that you'll actually like having for several years to come and everything. Don't just buy like fucking random shit and everything. Make the most of your money. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't go spending like like a lot of these dudes that I see and everything, just spending on stereos and other shit, and you're something else. Um, a lot of these guys buy like fucking stereos and shit. They buy it and all. They set it up all nice and neat and everything, and they like crank it up real loud to a point where it fucking blows up and everything. I have a friend of mine that used to do that, and back then I thought it was awesome and everything, but now that see it, it's just dumb to just buy something really nice and wait for and just crank it up at max capacity, off where you can fuck it up and all and everything. But yeah, anyway, that's all I want to express for now and everything. But yeah, one thing I want to say is that one thing I noticed in my recent videos, I have gone into this trend about ranting and I guess shit talking about some of the things I don't like and all, of course. But I will get back to tutorial videos and other more educational topics and everything. But anyway, that'll be all for now. Um, and please like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys. Uh, um, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.